So here I'm just opening the envelope that has all the instructions and then organizing all the parts. Here I'm just grabbing the bolts with the barrel nuts on them and separating them for assembly. So first we're going to find pieces A1, 2, and 3, and we're going to use the bolts and the barrel nuts to attach the legs to the side pieces. So here I'm just taking note of the orientation of each piece to make sure that they correspond to how it shows on the instructions. So the first step is always the hardest, but here I'm just making sure that the holes line up the way that they're supposed to and how it shows in the picture, and then just putting everything together. Side note, also don't tighten the screws all the way down. Always leave a little bit of wiggle room just in case that you notice that you put it facing the wrong way. And also I like to do this to make sure that the piece is together but also correct. Something I found useful to figuring out which side of the leg piece faces the middle piece is finding the side on the legs that has the 3 evenly spaced holes. So now that everything is put together, then I would go ahead and tighten everything down. Now we just repeat everything for the other side of the railing. Here I'm just making sure the back piece is facing the right way and making sure that I'm putting the right side pieces on each side. For this next step, we are still using the same bolts and barrel nuts to attach the side pieces to the back. So the back piece of the crib is going to have 4 little holes on each corner, and that is where you're going to place the barrel nut to attach the sides. If you're assembling this crib alone, I would suggest to follow my technique here because it just makes it a little bit easier to attach the sides to the back since you don't have anybody else lifting the back piece to make it straight with the side one. Here we're going to grab piece D and we're going to add the wooden pegs to each end and then place it in its place. What I'm doing here is putting the barrel nut from the bottom of piece D upwards and then putting the bolt from the side. Now we're gonna grab piece F, which is where the mattress is gonna go onto. And now here you have the choice of placing it on one of 3 levels. In this case, I'm gonna be placing it on the highest level. To attach the mattress support, we're going to grab bolt C, which is a shorter bolt. And what I like to do here is I like to put one plate in one corner and then the opposite corner kind of to hold the mattress support up. And then I'll go ahead and attach the other 2, keeping in mind not to tighten it all the way until all 4 screws are in place. For the last step, we're going to grab the front rail and we're just going to make sure that the openings that are on each corner is facing inside the crib towards the back.